Welcome everybody to the 90 Day Fiancé Fridays. We're here with Gina, Captain Shabooty, and then our audience is Colleen, Canton, Lana, Pineapple Girl, Sophia, and then that one person we don't mention their name anymore. The Rastafarian isn't in here.
What? What?
That fucking cunt.
What Rastafarian?
Did you? I think Captain might have missed that whole saga. No, I don't know.
Yeah, remember, guys, I'm about to do my 54th orbit around the sun. So yeah.
It was a whole. I don't know how much you want
Yeah,
to go through.
I think I got a gist of it. Someone was
So there was like a
Back
mole.
to you.
there was a
Yeah.
I okay now. When he said mole, yeah, I know it. There was somebody sniffing us out, but like I've always told you guys, that's not a new development.
Yeah.
There's moles in there just listening around, but whatever.
Mhm. It's all good though. It don't matter.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Should we? Oh yeah. Anyway, yeah. You want to go into topics, or were we going to say something before that?
I missed being on the podcast last week. I hope you guys had a great time, and you may proceed.
True. Yeah, we had
You
a
were
very
missed, Captain.
I was missed. Oh my God! Don't make me blush.
true. Yeah, Captain has her own little fan base.
I do have and I'm not bragging. But
You do. If I go missing, no one cares. But if
I
Captain
do
goes
have
missing,
I do have a few people that miss. I don't know what is it that they miss about my dysfunctional self, but some people do miss me when I'm gone, and it feels great. But I'm happy to be back.
True. Well, yeah, we appreciate you being here because you're keeping the boat afloat. Because Mr. Mossy didn't tell me that he was going to be
Well,
available.
Mr. Mossy is not our old Mr. Mossy. Love is in the
Yeah,
air. So
his priorities are all upside down.
yeah, you know what happens when you get hit with the love bug.
Hmm. True. All right, let's go to topics, which is I could send you a screenshot, but what inspired the first topic. So I guess like Birkan was on like live, and let me say super allegedly, but apparently he was like on a live stream, like TikTok live or something, and then allegedly, I don't know if it's true or not, so don't come at me. Allegedly, someone was saying like on the live chat he might have used like the N word towards like a live listener, like talking shit, and then he's dropped the N word allegedly. Um,
What?
and now I'm gonna send you a screenshot
What?
of, and then the weird part was he was like going back and forth talking shit to people on like TikTok live, and then the weird part was like Laura commented at some point and probably in his defense and said something along the lines of quote, you don't think that intentionally making fun of an ethnic name is akin to a racial slur. So that was like her defense
Ooh.
of that.
Okay, so he allegedly called someone the N-word.
Hmm.
We had a situation like that. Remember, we had the I don't even know what to call her because I don't want to be politically incorrect with the
Little
the
dwarf.
little person.
okay, I'm gonna just say little person. The little person was shit, but also the guy that was supposedly with Nikki. Remember Nikki, the trans chick?
Hmm.
He had videos of him
That was like a
in
Nazi, right? Allegedly.
in full nuts. And no, allegedly, no. I got the video, so it's not allegedly. I have the video saved. He's in full Nazi gear,
Hmm.
so it's not allegedly. And he's saying, "Oh, you guys don't know how to have fun," and full Nazi gear, doing some just singing in his car or whatever. I think he was like a limo driver. I don't know, but I have the video. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's not allegedly.
By the way, I posted the picture in Patreon and I texted it to y'all. So, but I didn't see the actual video of Beer Can saying like the dreaded N word. So I don't know if he actually said it, but the fact that Laura says if you call instead of calling him Beer Con, if you called him Beer Can, that's the equivalent of like a racial slur. I feel like that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, no, that's not a racial slur. And as
She's
far
a
as I know,
teacher, right? She's a teacher. She
she's
should know the difference between a beer can and
she
the dreaded
definitely
N
should.
word.
Exactly. And not only that, He's supposedly in Turkey. Turkey's not really big on the N word thing that I know of. I know there's a
Mhm.
lot of other countries that use it, or just like when they do see a person of color or they're
Mhm.
angry with them. But I don't think Turkey likes cats. Any country that likes cats is cool.
No,
Like,
I think it's to not to take his side, but I think it's what he depicts on TV. So a lot of
And
movies will use that word
that's a
in
very, yeah, that's a very
in a
controversial word.
very
But
casual conversation. I'm not saying like by
no,
all means,
but
like, but
Mhm.
Gina, in any movie it would be depicted in, it would be depicted as a derogatory term towards a person of color. So he
no, but
knows
what if
that.
a person of color was saying it to another person of color of the same
Well,
origin?
it would probably,
Then,
no, 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 no. That word is very controversial,
oh no,
and it's
that's the
very
word is not even in my vocabulary.
and that in mind, it's very controversial, and a
Mhm.
lot of people pick and choose. But I think he knows that it's hurtful, and he
Yeah.
might have used it
Uh,
in that
mm.
context.
Okay, let me get a couple things before I forget him. One is, by the way, I think Laura is like MAGA, so it's kind of ironic that she's being
I think we
all,
I think we figured that out at the beginning.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
yeah.
whoa, 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 whoa. Let's go back. Let's go back, because yeah, I've been, I'm kind of out of the loop sometimes. Laura is
MAGA.
red hat. I don't say mega. I say
Mhm.
red hat.
Yeah.
She's red hat.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So now it does. Okay, now it does make sense. No, it
But
does
anyway,
make
I don't
sense.
want to dwell on that because I know a lot
Yeah,
of,
yeah. We don't want to dwell on that. Fuck that. We're not gonna give that attention.
yeah. So anyway, and then the other thing I wanted to mention, it's not really specific to beer can, but isn't it true like Turkish people and like Armenians like have beefs a lot? Like that's like arch
Yes.
rivals and
Every
stuff.
Yeah,
every
and the Greeks too, the Turkish and
listen,
the Greeks.
Shabooty. There's controversy in every country in this world. There's people who don't like people.
Mhm.
Um, as a Latina, I know that for a fact. I wasn't born in the Dominican Republic, but my parents were, and I've been there every year. I go there every year. I just got a free ticket to go in August. There's a
Mhm.
surprise, supposedly going to be a surprise birthday party for me, but the person that bought the ticket had to explain to me why they bought the ticket because it's a surprise.
So you're not going to Turkey or Portugal anymore, I
And no,
guess,
I'm
Captain.
Portu- Turkey, Portugal is August. So
Mhm.
April, they surprised me, but I'm like, why am I? Well, we don't want it. Finally, they had to come down to the fact that why they told me that they bought me the ticket. So I
Mhm.
gotta act surprised, and I'm if I drop these last 5 pounds before April 6th, before my birthday, I'm gonna actually videotape when I act surprised when I come into the. Oh my god, I'm surprised. But anyway, long story short, the problem is there's a lot of racism with
Mhm.
color. It's not racism; it's called colorism, and a lot of countries have colorism,
Hmm.
Well,
and
like
it's
in the Dominican, is there like is there any of that with like if you're dark skinned or not or something?
of course there is 150 million%. There's colorism in my country.
Yep,
True.
same with
There's
Portugal
colorism.
because
Is listen,
it's everywhere.
my mother-in-law, my first mother-in-law, because my daughter's father is from my first marriage. My first mother-in-law was very dark skinned. She married a man that was light white with blue eyes, Dominican as well, maybe Spaniard, descendant, whatever. But he was white with blue eyes, very tall. She was very dark skinned. I mean, charcoal.
Hmm.
And she did not want her children to marry anybody that was dark, like even olive skin. Like she didn't want that. She hated that.
Hmm.
And I'm like, how could you not like dark skinned Dominican women for your sons or your daughters, or whatever? She said no, she didn't want it. And it's true. Also with Miami, I experienced that in Miami. dark-skinned Cubans hate,
Hmm.
I mean, light-skinned Cubans, Caucasian, good
Yeah.
hair, they do not own the dark-skinned Cubans.
Yeah, like that's why I would get annoyed when like Jasmine would say like, "Oh, my baby is Afro Latina," and that's
No,
like the whitest baby I've ever
no.
seen.
We have every country has their racism.
Mm,
Um, the I think it goes back to the colonial when white was considered superior. And
mm,
in the Caribbean, we've developed this mindset that the lighter the skin, the more
Rich.
upscale, yeah, rich, upscale, the more, so
mm,
a lot of people started wanting to breed, like, oh, if this guy, he could be the deadbeat, but if he was white with blue eyes, he'd be good for
mm,
you because he was white with blue eyes. That's
He
what,
comes from wealth
yeah, he
or
comes
the
from wealth or
bloodline.
American, because the white with blue eyes thing
mm,
tainted a lot of the Caribbean, especially the Caribbean,
mm.
because of the past history of slavery and things like that.
And
True.
like colonism.
Yeah, the colonism. Yeah. So if you were white with blue eyes and you came to the island, that's why a lot of
Hmm.
these countries, like on 90 Day Fiance, especially, you see
Yeah.
Culty goes to these Brazilian, a lot of these people go to these poor countries and
Hmm.
they pick up these women because the poorer you are, when you see a white man,
Yeah.
not white, Caucasian, you assimilate it with profit, money, you know,
Yeah.
Wealth,
you're
They see
gonna,
a
yeah,
fat white.
fortune.
They see a fat white dude like Colty in there. Like that's Mr.
yeah, they're
Moneybags.
like, yeah, this is he doesn't have to have money. His white skin, his blue eyes, and his blue passport, which means he's an American citizen. It
Mm.
means,
Hey, Canadian passports are also blue.
Canadians. I gotta go to Canada. Canadians, but when you see
Hmm.
an American, when you see a white, blue-eyed person, you
Yeah.
think this is the bag right here. I gotta grab the
Mm.
bag. You don't care what the fuck
True.
it looks like.
Yeah. Are you ready for the next topic?
Go, let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, so did you probably didn't see it because I think the video was posted today, but like Jasmine posted this really cringe video where first of all, well anyway, the video, I guess long story long, she posted a video where Matt bought her like blindfolded her and then showed her her gift, which is Matt bought her a new, I think it's like a pickup truck, a white pickup truck, and she puts on this like cheesy grifter voice where she's sounding all like soft spoken. um, so I'll have to send you the video, but yeah, Matt bought Jasmine a new truck, and then my question is, didn't they like they bought a new house, and then I know they had bought like two Audi cars in the past. So yeah, everything she posts about was like Matilda's first birthday, and then she posts all those like Amazon wish list things. So I guess I don't know. It just seems like all her grifting is like nonstop. Is my point.
Well, Jasmine, you know what? We gotta stop giving Jasmine any kind of attention because Jasmine,
Hmm.
I think Shabooty and this podcast is Jasmine's only outlet to publicity. Because
Hmm.
I look on social media and nobody else is talking about her grift and nobody else is talking about her pathetic life.
Yeah, it's like it's frustrating because it's like I want to post a video to make fun of it, but then if I post a video, I'm giving her promotion, so it's like a double-edged sword.
That's why she does it, because she wants you to promote it to get her promoted.
Yeah, she knows even if like
You
even
know
if you
how you live rent free in her head? I think she lives rent free in
yeah,
your head sometimes too.
true.
She's using Shabooty to get her. Listen, negative or positive, any publicity is publicity.
Is good
Yeah,
publicity.
if
Shabooty has a very high publicity, like his tweets and his shit, it goes far out. Sarcasm, all these people, they got
mhm,
shit that Shabooty does. So she's like, you know what, this guy right here, negative or positive, he's gonna put me, as long as my name shows up on his tweet or his article,
mhm.
I'm doing it. So she's using you. We're not, you know what, fuck Jasmine, don't talk about her shit unless she ends it all and jumps off the
Mhm.
GWB. I don't give a fuck about what she does.
True. Yeah, it's like the same thing with like when people post like their OnlyFans. I don't. It's like I would want to post about it and talk about it or goof on it, but then that's giving them mad promotion, and then they get mad subscriptions. But I what I may do is like, sometimes if you like speed up a video, then it makes the person's like voice like high pitched or something. So what I may do is like, what I may do for that video, if I do post it, I'm gonna like speed it up to like 2x speed, and then so her voice is like real high pitched. So I may do it that way, then it'll be like funnier, but that's the only way I'll post it.
Well, you can do whatever you want with Jasmine, but Jasmine is playing in your face. She's
Mhm.
using you for publicity. Nobody else. I've looked on social. Listen,
Yeah.
When Reddit is
Yeah.
not talking about you, you ain't
hmm
shit. You ain't
Did
shit.
it wasn't on the topics list, but did you see that? It was like basically a meme, I guess you could say. But did you see the like the doormat, the custom doormat I made?
Yeah, I remember that. I remember
Well,
that.
there's a new one. There was one I posted like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I saw it.
Did you see that, Captain?
I'm not gonna say I saw it because I didn't. Because remember,
Yeah. hmm
I'm still navigating through these so
Okay.
technological
You want
things.
to I could text it to you. I could text it to you real quick.
You can put it on. Yeah, you can put it on the chat.
Okay, I'll put it on the chat real quick, and then I'll read it to you. But like the funny part, anyway, I just texted it to you. But anyway, I posted it on my Instagram. It says, "In this house, we say please, thank you, and fuck Jasmine."
You know
Um,
what, Jasmine? Her haters are giving her more publicity than her crew that loves her.
yeah. So like, anyway, yeah, I didn't get any like, I didn't get any complaints from that because it was probably more funny than anything. But yeah.
Yeah, fuck her. You know what, Shabooty?
Mm,
We can pull this show off without unless she, like I said, unless she does something drastic that we have to be like,
hmm Okay,
fuck
then
her and
let's
her grift. Fuck her and her
yeah.
grift.
Okay, let's move on then. So we're done with that topic. This is more of like a B90 thing. Did you think like Trisha's dad looks like Barack Obama?
You know what? I fought myself. I fought myself so hard, Shabooty. You know, I fought myself so hard not to post anything with the word Obama in it because I, I you know what? I'm a fan. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm not gonna deny it. I love Obama. I was a fan.
Mhm.
But the first thing I saw when I saw his face, I was like, oh shit, if Obama was bald. But I didn't say nothing. I said, you know, I'm gonna let this one slide because this could fall into political shit, and I don't like political shit on my timeline.
Mhm.
So, but he did
Uh,
look. He does look. He
He's
resembles. He
trying to put my
resembles.
finger on it. I'm like, where does this guy look so familiar
Yeah,
from somewhere?
exactly, Gina. I was like, he looks familiar, and then I was like, oh
mhm.
God, it's political. Let me not put my 2 cents in because it's a political remark. But
Mhm.
whatever.
I think Trisha saw my post and reposted it on her stories, so she got a kick out of it.
No, it's true. He does. Honestly, he does have a resemblance. He
Mhm.
does definitely have a resemblance. Like if Obama was to go bald, that would be what he looked like.
True.
Yeah.
Um, And then okay, and then like let me see. There was this like funny tweet. I'm jumping around on topics, but like there's a funny tweet I posted that like it was just from like our Twitter community, so it wasn't even like it wasn't even a viral tweet. But I posted on Instagram and I got like 200 likes like in an hour. But there's a really funny tweet from Yvette, and it says, "This was a fan." She says, "Rick is absolutely disgusting. Lisa is weird as fuck. Daniel clearly doesn't know he can't come to the United States, and I'm still trying to find the quote hot Turkish guy that's being talked about." S-
And that is very appropriate. Everything you said is
Mhm.
appropriate.
Everything checks marks the boxes.
Me and Gina, we watch Turkish soap operas. We watch Turkish shows that are dubbed in English because
Mhm.
they're Turkish. And let me tell you something. The Turkish men they portray on those shows for women, not for you,
Mhm.
Shabooty, for women, they'll make you cream in your pants. They're
Uh-huh.
fucking hot. Like you think of
There's
Turkey.
this one guy. I don't know if you've seen it, Captain, but maybe the listeners have seen it. He is he just makes and sells street corn and chestnuts
Listen, I'll
in
buy all.
Turkey. And I'm
I
like,
know
I'll
who you're
buy it
talking about.
all. I'll buy it
Listen,
all.
I know who you're talking about, Gina. Turkey has two things I like. They got hot fucking men and they love cats. So that's one of the reasons my sister is. We're supposed to take a vacation in August, and we're torn between Portugal and Turkey. But
Mm.
every time we're like, you know what, let's go to Turkey. But she's like, oh, Portugal has the seafood. And I showed her Gina's pictures.
Does.
I showed her Gina's Portugal pictures, and I'm like, let's go to Portugal because if I go to Turkey,
Mm.
Captain may
yeah,
come back and then she will no longer be married.
well, I would probably have to file for divorce or something. I don't know. I probably get caught doing some nasty shit. So yeah,
Speaking of nasty shit, this is a single life thing topic. Do you believe Elise that she's never experienced an anteater, aka an uncircumcised penis?
Bullshit. That girl's like a 7-Eleven. She's open to everything.
listen, Elise is the most ridiculous story. Because she said her dad paid a $500,000 credit card bill, which I don't believe. He probably paid a credit card bill. Her father probably paid for her to be on the show. Elise has seen every dick known to mankind.
Mhm.
Circumcised, uncircumcised, little, big, medium, large, extra large, Nigerian, not Nigerian.
She's a younger version
Mhm.
of you, Captain.
Like her
She
vagina's
she's
her
the you're absolutely right, Gina. I
her
I was called
her vagina is the United Nations.
I was gonna say that, Shabooty. I was dubbed the UN for a while.
She was
Mm.
the UN ambassador.
I was the UN because I wanted to see. But you know what? Gina, in all of my UN travels, there's one country I did not hit, and that was like
China.
China. I never hit
Oh.
China. So I don't know what's going on in China or Taiwan or Hong Kong or South Korea or those places. But I can tell you about other countries. I can tell you about
Mm.
that.
Yeah, her vagina is the UN greeting party. Oh, anyway.
Yeah, and I feel bad for her in a sense because she found out early or no whatever that her sexuality and her forward being and her disgusting sex though because no woman in their right mind has sex with a man that they love and then goes on TV and talks about their man's performance or his junk.
Mm.
I think that's trashy. And I've done trashy shit in my life. Believe me.
Yeah, yeah, her sexuality is like her crutch, is like her personality and stuff.
Yeah, and that's sad because she probably has a lot more to contribute. Maybe she has
Mhm.
a better personality, but she feels like selling sex, and I think that comes from watching shows like Love Island or these
Mhm.
other shows that or she did complain about not being on Hunt for Love, like they were featuring more of the 90 Day cast and the
Mhm.
side cast. So maybe she feels like this will sell more. And
Yeah.
TLC is very degenerate, so they'll just let her burn to the ground.
Well, have you looked at her Instagram at all? Like, so I guess my question is, do you consider her a filter fish from what's on Instagram and what's on the show?
Yes.
What's a filter fish?
Filter fish is like a catfish except with filter because of your filter, kind of.
I mean, I would not. I would hope that her face definitely she has a lot of Botox, lashes, injections. So she'd have to be like a if I wanted to fuck, like if I was a guy and I wanted to fuck her, I'd have to put a bag over her face because I knew it was
Mhm.
fake. If her
Mhm.
abs and her rack is real, it's
No, well, her rack is definitely not real.
oh, her rack is not real.
No.
All right, so
You,
throw the whole
you,
bitch into a garbage
do
bag.
you agree, Gina?
I completely agree.
Her
She
rack is
she
not real.
Her
No.
wax not real. Nothing about her is real.
Oh, and then her nose is like super fucking fake. Her nose is
Ah,
super fake.
no, I thought everything from the neck down was like probably okay. She works out and she's probably starves
Her
herself. Ozempic involved.
her bags are all from Timu. I already said that the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
time.
Allegedly.
The purses are Canal
Allegedly.
Street. Those are Canal Street purses. And then you have a whole fucking wall built to
Mm.
display. Come on, man. She's begging for it. But I didn't know this, and you guys just enlightened me that the body is not real.
Yeah, like the tits are fake for sure.
No, no, we know that it's a fake. She admitted
And
that on
then
her blog.
the tits are fake, the nose are fake, and she's a filter fish on Instagram.
Fucking shit, bro. I thought she had everything from the shoulders down was not the tits. Remember, she could be. So everything from the rib cage down was probably her working out,
Maybe
starving
her
herself,
ankles
or
and her feet.
Ozempic involved. But
Mm.
that bitch is not 32. She's in her 40s. Then she's definitely her. If that's all fake, that bitch is in her deep 40s.
True. Allegedly true.
Allegedly, allegedly. She could
Yeah.
listen. I don't have to say allegedly, or I could say allegedly. She cannot sue me. I have nothing for her to sue for. I got some solo cups, a bottle of whiskey, and a cat, two cats, and a dog.
She's got nothing either because she's buying her stuff on Canal Street.
She don't buy.
Allegedly.
Nobody goes out of their way to display their bags like that. She had that wall built, and she had all those bags put there. Because if you notice, real quick, I and this has been bothering me because I'm a fashion diva.
Mhm.
So she wore that blue outfit, right, to the boat trip, right? The blue outfit. Remember?
Mhm.
Okay. But then she carried a Christian Dior giant tote bag like she was going grocery shopping. That
Mhm.
those two outfits, that bag and that outfit didn't match. Why you have 150 purses displayed? With that outfit, you would take a smaller purse. You understand what?
Mhm.
And didn't even match the color. That's when I knew she was a fake.
Yeah, fake fashionista.
She's a fake fuck, and she's so desperate, dirty girl.
Yeah, she's a chick where it's like if you even if you didn't like own a boat, if you were Miami and you rented a boat, then you invited her, like she'd probably bang you thinking you own the boat.
If I owned a boat and she came on my boat, I'd throw her off my boat in
I
the
was
middle
gonna
of the
say
ocean. In the middle of the
she'll
ocean.
she'll be swimming with the fishes, but I don't think she
Yeah,
can
fuck that.
swim.
Yeah, she's so and she looks like she comes from good stock. Why is she so hungry? It's you know what it comes back to social media. She just wants to be a presence, bro. These
Mhm.
fucking TLC has me on my fucking last nerve.
True. Okay, next topic, which is oh, did you see Kara in TMZ?
I didn't see Kara's TMZ video, but I'd like you to enlighten me.
I don't know if it's I don't know if there's a video, but anyway, like I guess when she was in LA this past weekend, she was in Malibu Beach, like taking in the sun, and then
Mm.
paparazzi snapped her up and like posts, and then sent the pictures, and TMZ published them. But then it was interesting though in the article it mentioned like a marketing agency that she recently, I don't know if it's recent, but she had signed to recently, and I feel like that marketing agency is behind like getting her placed into TMZ.
Well, no shit. That's what I said. I'm like, and surprisingly, how do the paparazzi show up at the beach and know who Kara is?
Though I will say this though, like they're like people that work in TMZ are like huge 90 Day fans because, like for example, when I'm one of the like handful of people in the world that is the outscoop TMZ on a quote unquote celebrity death, which was like the Ben RIP Ben the Ben death. I actually scooped TMZ, but I was in contact with someone that works there because they're like a fan, and they credited me when they posted about it after I posted about it. But anyway, they're long story. My point is they're fans of the show. So, but I do feel that specific article was placed by like the marketing agency help get it placed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's sad because we the OGs. I don't know, Gina. I don't know if you're OG. I don't know, Shabooty, if you're OG.
I
But
watched
when
90
I
Day from COVID. So I went
okay,
back to season
you
one. I went back to
Okay.
season 1 and watched everything.
When we say we OGs, we watch 90 Day Fiance season 1, episode 1, and never stopped.
Mm.
Okay, that's OG. So you saw the show evolve into different things, and we went through it and we watched it, and it was a good show because it was genuine. It was
Mm.
genuine. But then it turned into, I mean, it's been a couple years, more like 5, 6 years or whatever. And it's turned into just gobbledygook. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, even like lately, like this past week, I wasn't very inspired to post much on like social media because I was just like, I'm so like drained of all these people.
That you see, Shabooty, you're exactly what I'm feeling.
Hmm.
I'm drained. I don't know what, like, I watched the show because of, like I said, if it wasn't for this podcast, I wouldn't watch nothing related to 90 Day. But I
Well,
have,
Captain, I told the Patreon chat I finally caught up yesterday with two episodes. I pulled the Shabooty, 2 episodes. Yes, I finally caught up with the Single Life. I was behind
Mm.
two
listen,
episodes, and
I
I
do,
watched it yesterday.
I have ascertained a family here on the podcast that I like. I love the people that are here on the chat, and they come every Friday faithfully to listen. I like the people that are in my timeline, in my DMs, talking about the show. So I make an effort. I don't watch the pillow talk shit anymore. I don't watch
Mm.
the between the sheets shit. I don't even watch that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't watch Pillow Talk. I don't watch Between the Sheets, and
Yeah.
Neither do
I don't
I.
watch Diaries anymore.
I don't watch diaries or
Nope,
none of that
I don't
shit.
watch diary. I don't watch
I watched the
anything
main
but
show. I watched the main show because of this podcast, because we want to kick back
Yeah.
and talk shit about it.
Hmm.
But other than that, the show is garbage. And not in the. Let me not use my Bronx accent because I said garbage. Let me use my other accent. Garbage.
I like your Bronx accent.
My
You
Bronx
keep
accent
that.
says
I love
garbage,
that.
Hmm.
garbage,
You,
garbage.
yeah, you keep
The show
that.
is terrible. You know what? And I wish TLC would listen to Shabooty, listen to his podcast, listen to his followers, and would see we are the listeners. We are the people that watch the show since day one. We are the people. Why not look at our tweets, look at our
Hmm.
texts, and say, you know what? We need to make changes. We can't continue doing this. A lot of people have dropped out of watching the show because of the way the show has gone. It's become a influencer. It's become like the single life pod, you know, people dating people that have been on the cast, which is fabricated, and it hurts us, and we can't produce it. Like for Shabooty, for example, which is a podcaster, he can't produce any kind of in
Material.
material
Hmm.
because we have the same people dating the same people. My timeline is full of my I have listen, I have 16,000 followers, and they're all bleeding the same blood. They're like, we don't watch anymore. Oh, we let the show play. I fast forward this and
Hmm.
that because people are offended of what TLC has let the show become. You understand?
Yeah.
And
Yeah. No, yeah, like this week, I'm trying to remember like on Instagram, I was posting about all sorts of shit. I was posting about like I don't want to get into it on the podcast just because like I don't really watch, I'm not really up on the Bachelorette thing too much. So I don't want to like dive into it
oh
because
yeah,
I'm not well
that
versed. But
yeah,
I was
that
posting about that, and then I posted about like the chick from The Boys, the actress, and then I was posting about like last week I was posting about Michael B. Jordan. So I was posting about like everything other than 90 Day.
well,
How
yeah,
is
that
facing outside of the 90-day world is more interesting.
I don't know.
Let's
no,
face
there
it.
there are there are a lot of there's a lot of other shit going on the outside, but it's like, to me, if you watch The Young and the Restless, right? The Young and the Restless is the longest going soap opera in the
Oh
entire
my
world.
God.
In the entire
Yes.
world. I remember The Young and the Restless when I was like 5, and I'm gonna be 54. But when you watch something from birth, you want to see it evolve,
Progress.
progress, diverse, do something different, more people.
Mhm.
90 Day Fiance, we watched it, me, Shabooty, George, I don't know who else. We watched it from season 1, episode 1, and we stuck and we followed. And we followed before this podcast nonsense came up.
Mhm.
And we feel cheated. We feel cheated, and we feel like this is what you brought us all this fucking way. We came this far to come this far. We got Jamal and his mother talking about adopted children on a single life show. Like, come on.
Okay, but I
Yeah.
have a question though, and it's to everyone in the group chat, it's for everyone here. Do you think if, because ABC canceled The Bachelorette due to the circumstances that occurred, do you think if TLC was to find out what happened, do you think they would cancel a show?
TLC does not care because the Duggars were on TLC.
Yeah, I feel like
TLC, but not 90 Day, like the 90 Day Fiance franchise.
Gina,
It's a
Gina,
different franchise than
Gina,
the
Gina,
production.
Gina. The Duggars were on TLC.
They're on
yeah.
TLC, which is the network, but the
Okay, they're
production
on the
company
network
isn't sure.
production. Regardless, they were on the TLC network. It's like I can't let you in my house if you stepped in shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But other people,
It's weird. Like as far as again, I don't want to dive in. I don't spend too much time on it, but like okay, for example, like the Bachelorette thing. Apparently, it was like in mid production. So
yeah,
like
they said it was 3 years ago, and that
no, but
ABC overlooked that
yeah,
shit.
let me get my point out. So like, but this current new season, right? Like, so they'd as for like it's not because with like with TLC with like 90 Day Fiance, it's like they've recorded it like a damn near a year ago or whatever, or 6 or 7, 8 months ago, and then most of it's like already
2 years
edited.
ago.
Yeah, it's like already edited and ready, produced and ready to go. And but like with Bachelorette, even like they
All these
filmed
shows are
it, but
pre-recorded,
it's
Shabooty.
no, but Bachelorette, it's not right now. Like if they were to proceed with it, it's not like I read that it's not like fully edited yet. They might have they edited like one episode, but the rest of the episodes they filmed it, but it's not edited. So there's a lot of work that still needs to be done. So that it was easier for them to cut it loose. But then if it was TLC and the full thing was
Yeah, but this is
edited,
the
they would
thing,
have
Shaburi, that you're
went
not
through with
saying.
it.
You're not saying that whole altercation video that's coming out about her beating the guy with that's 3 years ago. That video
Mm.
was 3 years ago. That's not a recent video. So TLC had every opportunity to vet her because that's a video that took place 3 years ago.
ABC. ABC. It was ABC.
I
You
mean,
said
ABC had every opportunity to vet her because that's a 3 year old. That's an old
Mhm.
video. That's not recent.
Yeah, well, I mean, she got arrested and shit, so they knew of her arrest and stuff. They
Okay,
just, I
so
think it's
that's
the
not
video
that.
was,
Okay, so what do you say about a network that sees some shit like that and then still puts you on the air? That's
yeah,
3 years old.
anyway, I think like most networks don't give a fuck. I think the
That's
video was what put
exactly
them over.
like TLC. Sheena and Forrest. They met a bunch of years ago, but now they're on our screens pretending to be, you know, I don't want. I want to be politically correct. Or because they want to pretend they're on the screen, and he's pretending to be mentally challenged. Okay, I don't know, mentally challenged
not
and all
not
this
a
other shit.
stable person,
No,
not a
no,
stable, unstable.
Gina, you gotta say the politically correct words. Mentally challenged or some other shit. But these two motherfuckers been fucking for 3 years in the Philippines with their mother and the other Zen, the
Yeah,
stepfather,
but
the Zen dude that's high on opiates all the fucking time. So we supposed to believe that shit. But here come you know what, TLC. I don't know. You know
okay,
what?
It's
let's
its
move on.
own dilemma. Let's move on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
okay, okay. Let's see. On the Vanja date on Single Life, Do you think Vanja would have dated Tony if he was broke and he didn't have
Hell
his like
no.
fancy
Hell
car?
no. Hell
Listen,
no.
listen, listen. Shabooty, okay? You're
Mhm.
there's Vanja and this guy will never ever meet under any other circumstances. This guy and I don't. This guy's not playing for the home team. You can hear
That's what I said.
his
Allegedly.
voice, allegedly, his voice alone, and his mannerisms. TLC is playing in our fucking faces right now. Seriously, they're playing in our faces. They're just throwing anything on the screen and hoping that we tweet and talk about it because we don't care because we're so desperate. That's why I stopped watching Pillow Talk and Between the Sheets. And
Mhm.
because if you kick me off this podcast right now,
Mhm.
I will not watch another 90-day show.
Mhm.
That's the only
True.
reason I watch that shit. To
But
talk shit.
yeah, I can't remember. So did you answer the question? Would she date him if he was broke or whatever?
Vanja's a lesbian.
So Vanja's a lesbian and he's gay. Is that
Vanja's
what?
a lesbian and he's gay. And this is all a show. Look at
Mm,
look. They got Sophie and Pedro. Really? So they could
mm,
bring Pedro's insufferable family back.
mm,
And Sophie got the personality of wet paint. Of yeah, you know what I'm saying?
mm.
This is just ever since COVID, TLC has become garbage, and I hope they're listening and they got their spies so they could know what I'm saying. It's become garbage. It's garbage. Really,
True.
Sophie and Pedro, and then Julia, a pregnant Julia to be the wingman. Pregnant Julia, the wingman.
Yeah, that I admit that was a stupid and a
the
farce.
bitch the bitch that claimed, oh, my pregnancy is so high risk, it's so high risk, I can't tell nobody. And at 7 months she finally revealed because she's so high risk. The bitch is playing tennis on a fucking come fuck me resort with these two bitches. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay, I think you answered those questions. The next question is thoughts on Gino. Was from Single Life, but what are your thoughts when Gino was with Natalie and she put him on the spot and he kind of admitted to, yeah, he's still going to be talking to side chicks.
This is another gaff at TLC playing in our face. This is
Mhm.
another gaff. Oh, Gino. Oh, with his stupid Forrest Gump demeanor. Oh, yeah, yeah. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Really? Gino is bagging a bitch that looks like Jasmine's doppelganger? Get the fuck out of here.
No, but that's not answering my question though. My question is, what did you think when he was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to be like loyal, like I'm not going to be exclusive to you. I'm like going to be talking to chicks on the internet still."
Gino's not gonna get no pussy. All right? Gino just saying that to say that. If Gino wasn't on 90 Day Fiance, Gino would not get no pussy. Bitch,
No, well,
bitches,
he would pay for it allegedly.
he would pay
Yeah.
for it,
You'd
whatever.
pay for it.
But bitches are looking at Gino right now on the show, and they're like, "Yo,
When can I be on?
yeah, when
Sign
can I
me
get
up.
be on? You could pay me to be on." G- and Shabooty, I know you love him. He's a nice friend of yours, and he's great. But he's playing in our fucking faces. He's doing like the if anybody ever seen The Usual Suspects,
Hmm.
anybody seen? He's doing a Kaiser Soze on us. He's
Hmm.
pretending. He's pretending. He's pretending. There's nothing wrong with Gino. There's nothing wrong. And his stupid. I can't even hear his. I even stopped watching the fucking show.
Hmm. Okay, well, that's that. Let me put my 2 cents. I mean, I was surprised that he like didn't bullshit Natalie. I guess at least he kept it real, but still, he fucked it up basically. But
And
anyway,
he'll always fuck it up because he's
yeah,
always looking for something more.
Kept it real
yeah.
how? Kept it real how?
I
Kept it.
mean, he was honest when he said, "Yeah, I'm still gonna be talking to chicks while I'm talking to you."
Ah,
But
but
most
you
guys. would
You
have
know what?
lied.
Let's get a private detective to follow Gino around in his everyday life. You think Gino's gonna get pussy? You think Gino's gonna get chicks to hang around him? And then this fucking Jasmine doppelganger,
He'll have to pay for it.
and
So
we already discovered that she was already an actress, so we know she's acting, and
No,
she
she's
looks so
that was a Jasmine. Jasmine made that up.
and she looks so much like Jasmine. You
Mm.
think really Gino's playing in our faces? He's doing he's. If you haven't watched The Usual Suspects, watch The Usual Suspects. That's what Gino's doing to us. He's pretending
True.
to be something he's not. He's not the person that we think he is. The oh my god, with his stupid voice and his and his erectile dysfunction. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Okay, next topic, which is this is more of like a little bit of tea. It's not really that big of a deal, but someone on Twitter said like the other day in Houston, Michael delivered them their packages. So apparently Michael's like a delivery guy in Houston.
Well, Michael who? Michael
The
from Anchor?
Angela Michael, yeah.
Whatever makes whatever pays your bills, bro. Whatever pays your bills.
yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not judging. I'm just dropping the tea that he's a delivery guy.
Hey, he's got a job, and it's not
He's got
sitting
a
on the
job and he's
and it's
free.
not sitting on the 90-day fiance couch.
And that's what he showed us. I don't need a TLC check to be who I need to be. And I applaud him. I applaud him. If he came to
True.
my house right now as a DoorDash, I'd give him a great tip. I'll take a picture with him too.
You would.
True. Let's see. Okay, next topic, which is did you pay attention at all to like the, or at least on Twitter, it was very viral, but did you keep up with the Afroman trial?
The Afroman, is that the guy with the suit that's all flagged up?
Yeah, he's famous for the song Because I Got High.
Oh, I
Oh,
know the song, but I didn't know there was a trial.
yeah, that's my national anthem. Well, it was my okay. It was it was my national anthem a
Mhm.
couple years ago when it came out, but not from 2018 forward. Anything from 2018 upward, that was my
Mhm.
national anthem.
True. Well, it was so Gina, you're not aware of the trial thing?
I have no idea what the hell is going on with no trial. I know the song. I was like Afro
Okay.
Man. I'm like, there's a trial. I'm like, I'm afraid to ask what he did.
I'll try not, I'm not gonna get too much in the weeds, but I guess the short version of it was a while ago, like 3 or 4 years ago. That well, first of all, he's from LA, but then he moved to like Ohio for whatever reason. So he's in like I forget the county he's in, but he's in some county in like Ohio. And then apparently the like sheriffs at some point like broke down his door and then they like raided his house and like checked his safe for money and shit. And then but anyway, long story long, he did no wrongdoing, but they went through his house and then when they went through all the shit, like they had money and stuff, and then apparently they even like miscounted the money, so he like was shorted money, and they fucked him over. And then he got real pissed off, and he's like song parody, or he's a song guy, so he started making videos and songs about the cops and how he songs about like how he fucked one of the cops' wives and like how one guy's just talking shit about all the cops, like making fun of them and like blah blah blah. So he did all these song parodies, and the cops got all butthurt about the song parodies, and then they tried to sue him for like defamation, and then anyway, the cops ended up losing the court case, and he won because of First Amendment rights, freedom of speech. So he won the case. But and then because of the trial, all the songs became viral again. So otherwise, no one would have known anything about it. But it was pretty hilarious all week on Twitter.
That was my go-to song. And sometimes, you know what? It is my go-to song. Not be, well, I wanna. Gina, don't laugh. I want to alter the lyrics a little bit because I don't get high anymore. But I
Mm.
see myself a lot of times like trying to do something, and then I'm like, But I would say, yeah, those lyrics matched me back in the day.
Yeah, now you just play drinking games once in a while.
Well,
Once in a while.
once in a while, and sadly, my drinking is going to be coming to an end because I'm trying to adapt a healthy lifestyle. But Gina, and I'm gonna say Gina, and I want everybody to blame Gina because she's a health nut. Shabooty, he does his little air fryer shit here and there, but Gina, you are the health nut, and I want to blame you. I've been doing so much healthy shit for like 3 weeks, and I haven't lost a fucking pound.
Well, you got to tell me what you're doing, and then I'll point
Well,
you
I'm
towards
just
the
gonna
right
tell you, I'm doing
direction.
healthy shit, and I haven't lost a
Well,
fucking
healthy shit
pound.
is like
I,
you
and my doctor, my insurance didn't. They they
moving Ozempic.
they prescribed me Ozempic, but my insurance didn't accept it. They didn't clear it, and I'm like, what the fuck? My doctor said I
Okay.
need it. My insurance said they won't pay for it. So I'm like hitting up my crack dealer on the block. I'm like, yo, who's got some
Yo,
good
what you
crack?
got? What you
Yeah, I'm
got?
like, yo,
What
who
you
got some good
got?
crack? Any meth?
Um,
Anything? You guys got any meth or
okay.
crack over there?
Well,
Mm.
let me ask you a few questions, Captain. Do you drink coffee?
No, not every day. I don't
Okay, but when you drink coffee, what do you drink?
coffee with milk and sugar regular.
Okay,
But that's only
okay.
just because I
Cut
have to
that.
do something.
Cut that. Get the oat. Put oat. Substitute oat milk
Listen,
instead, and do sugar-free syrup. What do you do? What do you eat when you go out with your husband Friday night date nights?
do the sushi.
Sushi.
So
Okay. Well, rice. There's a lot of carbs, right? You want
listen,
to get a
my
salad
my
with some grilled chicken.
my birthday party in the Dominican Republic is scheduled for April. And if I gotta starve myself from today to April 12th, I'm going to starve myself. I'm gonna vomit. I'm gonna do whatever I have to do. But I'm not
Okay,
going to
well,
be showing my pictures.
we'll take this conversation off the
I'm not
chat,
gonna
like
show my
off the
I'm not gonna
combo,
show my fat
and
self, my
I will
fat
give you
self in the pictures because I refuse to be fat.
I will give you some pointers to try to help you out as much as I can.
I'm a
So
fatty. Oh
you
God,
are
I'm a
not.
fatty.
You
I'm
are
a
not.
fatty. I'm
You
fat.
you are not. I'm gonna do my best to help you out there. All right.
I've
So
been eating Gina. I've been eating fucking yogurt like it's
Mm.
nobody's business.
Greek
Um,
yogurt or
And
regular rural yogurt?
Shabooty posts a bunch of nutritious shit too, and I write it down, and I'm like, oh, this, and this, the
yeah,
thing, and he
yeah,
runs and he runs and he runs, and I run and I run and I run.
You run to the
You and
you
Shabooty
run
Seven-Eleven.
to the
are
store.
gaslighting me.
No, we're not. I'm trying to help you, and we'll take this
You and Shabooty are
conversation.
gaslighting. You see Shabooty, he's slender, slim.
I posted about sugar-free cookies. I don't know.
Yeah, I did see that.
Shabooty,
Sugar-free chocolate chip
if you look at Shabooty, he
cookies.
has that slim, slender body, nice and slim and sexy and everything. And I'm like,
Well,
damn. And he says he runs and he goes jogging and he does all this shit. So I said, I'm gonna follow Shabooty's regimen because it seems like it's the right thing to do. And I follow Shabooty's regimen, but I think Shabooty's lying. He's just one of those people that don't gain weight, period.
you know what's weird is like
Because I see some of the
no,
shit you post, Shabooty. You post some shit that looks like is delicious.
no. Well, before when I back in the day when I was dating this like alcoholic, when I looked at photos of myself back then, like I had that like alcoholic bloat on my face. You know what I mean? So when I cut down my drinking alcohol, then I lost a lot of weight just from like
Yeah.
face and
Sir,
shit.
sir, sir, you post pictures of delicious foods that you be copying, and all of this. And then you say, oh, I'm going to run. And then this is, okay, so Shibuti ate this delicious cookies and whatever. And then he ran. So I do that and then I fucking run. You're gaslighting me. Both of you. And Gina too.
No.
Gina all over the fucking Canada, you're gaslighting me.
No, I'll message
And
you.
George, let's not leave out George. George with his, oh, I got the Ozempic shot, whatever, for $100. Fucking lies. Fucking
Captain,
lies.
it's not working because every time he goes to see
It's
Bay,
fucking It's fucking lies.
he's
There's
shoving his face full of
Mm.
fried, greasy ass food.
Yeah,
listen.
you know when you're in like the honeymoon phase and then you like go to like fancy restaurants or whatever, restaurants, you're just eating whatever the fuck because you're having like a romantic dinner.
Listen.
Yeah, he's you know what I mean?
There's a lies. I've went to every website known to man to try to get those GLPs, the Ozempic shot, whatever, and nobody sells them less than you got to give like a $500 deposit and then $150 each month. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm gonna follow Shabooty shit. He said, jog on the treadmill, run around the block a few times, don't eat this, air fry all your shit. And his shit didn't work. Then I said, I'm gonna follow Gina's shit. And Gina's shit, whatever. Oh, but then I see pictures of her at the donut shop, and I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna lose
Mm.
weight if I'm standing in a fucking line at a donut shop? So you all lied to me. I feel betrayed.
Listen,
Next
the place
topic.
opened up near
Next
my
topic. I feel
work.
betrayed. Next topic. I feel betrayed.
Uh, okay, well, we only have like a couple things left to talk about, which is good because it's late. One is Julian. Well, first of all, it was a clickbait thing, but then Julian posted about it. But the Facebook when they post like
I
death
saw it. I'm
hoaxes.
like,
So they
Wait, Julian who? Julian. I'm sorry.
the cop that you're in love with.
Oh,
But anyway, like,
wait. Start from the beginning because I looked to the side and you said Julian, and then I was
mhm.
distracted. Start from.
Anyway, so there was a Facebook death hoax where those Facebook bullshit 90-day accounts said like Miss Debbie had passed away.
Oh no.
And then Julian like reposted it and he said, quote, Mom has not kicked the bucket. She's alive and well. Who comes out with this stuff?
Oh, Julian.
So,
Yeah, I saw you. No, seriously speaking, jokes aside, I saw a lot of shit on my time like about Deb. Yeah, somebody said Debbie died, and I was like, Debbie, which Debbie? Candidate Debbie or Julian Debbie? But then I hopped onto this pod, so I didn't really. But oh my goodness, that's just so terrifying.
yeah, I don't know. Those Facebook accounts are fucked up.
Yeah, there's a lot
they
of
are.
people out there. There's a lot of people out there trying to, deter you. And as us, as podcast people, whatever, we have to be very careful of the information that people give us. That's why I run a lot of shit through you guys because people just throw anything at you.
Yeah, well, like it's really easy to trick the 90-day audience.
Yeah, that's why I
Mhm.
say a lot of people throw shit out there, and I personally think it's the 90-day producers and the show that throw false information out there to see who grabbles for it and then tries to make it, law when you get it.
True. Are you ready for strip club reviews?
Let's go.
You
No.
I'm gonna do a pee pee, but I'm gonna listen.
you're gonna do a what?
Okay.
I'm gonna
She's
do a
gonna
pee
go.
pee. I'm gonna
She's
do a
gonna go
pee
to the
pee, but I'm
bathroom.
gonna be listening.
Okay. All right, then
I wanted to give a shout out to Kaiten who saved my ass by buying the 2 extra Backstreet Boys tickets that I had in July.
We
So
gave Gina. We gave her an offer she couldn't refuse.
I did. I sold them on
No,
StubHub because
we we gave her an offer she couldn't refuse. If you ever watched The Godfather, you know what that means.
I have. I have.
We
You know
gave
who
her.
hasn't watched the God? You know who hasn't watched The Godfather? George.
Well, George, he lives like in a in a bubble.
yeah, he hasn't seen Scarface either.
He has. You know what? Funny that you should say that. Quick story. My daughter, she's dating a new guy. Whatever. She's been dating him for a year and a half now. Every time he comes over, I try to reference him to some kind of movie or show, and he tells me he hasn't seen it. So I pulled my daughter to the side, and I'm like, "Yo, where the fuck did you find this guy? He hasn't seen Scarface. He hasn't seen Goodfellas. He hasn't seen none of the fucking most popular movies. Like, what rock has he been under?
Mhm.
And I'm like dumbfounded. Whenever I encounter a person that hasn't seen like popular movies or doesn't, you don't have to watch movies every day, but popular movies that you would know, and you don't know shit about, like, from the 1980s.
Well, I mean, is it like a young dude or something?
No, he's 30. He's 38, so he's probably gonna be 40.
Oh, yeah, no, then he has no excuse. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you come into contact with a person, any movie, you can, any genre, any genre. I'm a Star Trek. I'm a Star Trek person. So I'm like, oh, do you ever watch Star Trek? Oh, no. Do you ever watch this? No. Oh, no, I never watched that. What the? I told my daughter, what the fuck does he do all day? Like, before you met him, what the fuck did he do? Did he know any movie? No reality shows, no series, nothing. The Deadliest Catch. That's the most famous show that every manly
Okay,
man.
True. Do you want to guess where we're going for strip club reviews?
Well, you got to give her the name.
Go ahead. Let me guess the wrong city and state.
The name is like French Quarter.
Louisiana?
No,
So what would they name it French Quarter?
I don't know.
Okay. It's French Quarter, and it's not Louisiana, New Orleans.
Yeah, it's not, even though that's the name. Do you want me to give you a clue?
No, I'm gonna try to get this French Quarter.
We might be here all night.
No, I'm guessing. Okay. It's French Quarter. It's not Louisiana or New Orleans.
Correct.
Not Louisiana.
It's not.
Okay. So it's not that way. French Quarter. I'm gonna say France.
You're gonna say what?
France.
No. Do you want me to give you a clue?
I'm just joking. Go ahead. Go.
The clue is like Bill Clinton.
Ah, Bill Clinton. Ooh. Bill Clinton. He got his dick sucked by Lewinsky. But that was in the White House, Oval Office, Arkansas.
That's the state,
That's right.
correct.
Arkansas is the state.
Yeah,
Right?
it's in You're right, it's in Arkansas. So, do you want to guess the city now?
The city? Come on. Shabooty, I only got 2 years of college, bro.
Okay, I'll just tell you.
Wait. Arkansas. That's the city. The state
No,
of
well, the state is Arkansas.
Oh, the state of Arkansas. The city is. Go ahead, tell me.
You don't want to guess?
I don't know too much about Arkansas.
Okay, I'll just tell you because we'll be here all night,
No.
It's like Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Oh my God. You expect me to guess that shit? Yo, how you expect me to guess Hot Springs, Arkansas? It's not like you're saying California, San Diego. It's Hot Springs, Arkansas. Man, I said, you know what? Go ahead, Shabooty. Go ahead.
Okay, the
Isn't
first
the major city in Arkansas Little Rock?
Who the fuck knows
Little
of a
Rock.
city in Arkansas named Little Springs? Who?
Hot
Shabooty.
Springs.
Before the strip club.
It's Hot Springs.
Hot Springs.
Hot Springs. Shabooty. Before the review, did you know of this city?
No.
Okay. Roll tape.
Okay, the first review is from user Too Bad. It says, this place was cool when it was them and the old shapes. Now half the girls are pregnant and it shows. More girls are cuter, or sorry, more girls and cuter ones are at Centerfold. 1 star.
So they're all pregnant?
Yeah, they're all round and pregnant, I guess. I don't
So
know.
who got them pregnant?
Probably Deontay.
Oh, Jesus, Lord.
Or Dave Daniels.
Oh,
Yeah.
no. Dave Daniels, we already established his sexuality.
Okay, this is from Doug. It says, shitty little rat hole of a club. Fat dancers with bad attitudes. Way too expensive for what you get. 1 star.
Are we playing the bingo thing?
It's up to you.
Well, I don't have the card, so let's the listeners do it.
Yeah. Okay, this is from Clam Chowder. It says, my closet is bigger than this joint. The girls are kind of skanky. Pretty scary place. 1 star. Um, this is from Court. This is from Come One, Come All. It says blowjobs for everybody. 5 out of 5 stars. Let's see. I guess I'll keep going. The next one is from Yeah Buddy. It says, I love this place. Me and a couple buddies stopped in after work one day. I got the best lap dance ever from some hottie with flames tatted on her tits. She said she had a boyfriend, but that didn't stop her from giving me one hell of a blowjob. If I'm ever in Hot Springs again, I'll definitely go back. 3 stars.
What's up? That's what's up. That's
They
what's
don't
up.
call it Hot Springs for nothing.
Yeah, that's right. She did her thing. I I salute her.
True. Okay, this is from U.S. Citizen. It says, this place is a criminal enterprise run by a creep with even creepier girls. Stay away from these people. Try the centerfold instead. 1 star.
All he's telling us is review Centerfold next week.
I guess so. Well, it sounds like it's a good place.
No, that's what he's telling us. He's telling us review Centerfold next week.
Hmm. Okay, this is from Angry Wife. It says, this club is the best. Sorry. It says, this is the best to. Okay, this club is the best to cause a divorce. 1 star.
Oh, her husband fell in love with a. I fell in love with a
Love with the stripper.
stripper.
Basically. All right, the next one is from Hora. Hoorah. It says, now with the fucking suck room, 1 star. This one's from Ozark Dude. It says, I visited this place last summer while traveling through town. I've never been there before, but I had a great time. The quality of the private dances depend on who you're with. A gorgeous blonde with amazing tits gave a great hand job that I will never forget. I would definitely go back again. 3 stars.
Well, all right. You got your dick jacked off. I mean, personally, if I was a man and I
Hmm.
was gonna pay for it, a hand job wouldn't be my choice.
Oh.
Proceed.
Okay, this one just says skanky hoes. This one says hand jobs, blowjobs, fucks, 5 out of 5 stars. And then let me see how many. Okay. And then, okay, this one says, hold on 1 second. Okay, this one says half of the dancers are pregnant. Seriously, 1 star. That's
Ugh,
from username Weirded Out.
ugh.
This is from Big J. It says, this place seriously needs to be under investigation. Me and a buddy went in a couple years ago. He fucked one of the dancers downstairs for like $200 or some shit. Well, he ended up getting AIDS from this young lady, and I'm
Oh
pretty
my
sure she
God.
still works there. 1 star.
Okay. This has to be passed on to, SVU or something. Law and order. Nobody wants to know about you getting an STD, a terminal
I think
STD.
Law and Order STD is better for that
Yeah,
one, but
that's
yeah.
a terminal STD. That's just, yeah, that's that's just too much.
Mm, okay, this is from Juan. It says, whores, fat bitches, nasty fucking girls. 1 star. This is from Big Daddy. It says, way too small, no DJ, no alcohol. Most of the dancers are pregnant. Would be nice place for a good strip joint. 2 stars.
Hold on a second. Hold on a second. So, so these strippers are really pregnant.
Apparently, yeah.
We're gonna need a visual. Well, we're not gonna get a visual, but most of these comments are about pregnant strippers.
Mhm.
All right, I'm gonna go in my closet and pray for a little while. Go ahead, talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. Um, oh, I think that was the last review. Oh
That was the
shit.
last
That was
one.
the last
Yeah.
review.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there was
I
there.
will I'll send the pictures of the location
No,
and I'll send
Gina, I don't even want to see. Don't please don't send me a pregnant stripper on the
no,
phone.
they
On the
don't have
phone.
it.
My therapist
Mhm.
has enough to deal with. Don't send me a pregnant stripper on a pole.
You can't take pictures inside of a strip club.
Of course you can. How many people weren't people in there with laptops and iPads?
Well, I guess it's like it's a BYOB joint.
All right. I have a quick question. Not to for the listeners, whatever. I have a good question that I've been struggling with all week, and I need you guys' opinion. So I was going to go on vacation with my sister in April, but financially, I told her I couldn't go because my finances weren't, you know, in order. But since I told her my finances weren't in order, she decided to gift me the trip.
Hmm.
Gift me the trip. Now I haven't told my husband because she just told it to me that the trip that he said financially we weren't in order to accept, to go on. And now I got to tell him, listen, you told me I couldn't go last week because financially we couldn't, but my sister has now gifted me the trip and now he's going to be mad. Should I tell him or not? But my trip is already booked.
Yeah, you need to tell them, like, listen, I didn't pay
My
for
sister
it.
booked it. I told her today, I said,
Hmm.
listen, I'm not going with you because I can't afford it. And 5 hours later, she said, listen, you're going to be sitting next to me on the plane and I don't know what to do.
You have to tell him.
I
He's
have
not
to
going to
tell
be
them.
mad. He's not going to be mad. It's not his money. It's not your money. He's
But
not going to be mad at somebody else's money.
okay, it's not because of
Hmm.
the money, it's because of the principle. Like, I told them, okay, fine, I can't afford it and I'm not going to go, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then I told my sister like 3 days ago, I said, listen, I'm not going to go on the trip because I can't afford it, whatever. And she's like, what? And then she calls me today right before the podcast and she tells me, I booked you right on the flight next. You're going to be sitting next to me. And my husband hasn't come home and I don't know what to do.
Well,
You're gonna have to tell him. He's gonna find out eventually.
I got to tell him, but what the fuck am I going to do?
Okay, this is what you do because your husband still is he at work?
He's at work right now. He
So
works nights.
tomorrow
Or
you
he
make
come,
him you make him whatever he wants for breakfast,
he's
lunch,
going
and
to be,
dinner, and then you tell
mm.
him after dinner, and then he gets to have you for dessert.
Oh,
he doesn't give Gina, he's going to be so fucking mad because he's going to be like, oh, this is some bullshit. This is
How
some
is it
bullshit.
bullshit? It's not your fault. Your sister
But
booked it for you.
all joking aside, I'm the
mm.
youngest and she's the oldest we're 20 years apart. And for some reason, she wants to be around me all the time. I don't know what
Is
happened.
that the one that wears wigs or something?
No,
Yeah.
that's that no that bipolar bitch. She's in Florida. But this is my older sister. For some reason, she wants to be around me all the time.
Your older sister looks at you as
And I'm the
like a
youngest.
daughter.
Well,
You're like a daughter
you're the
almost.
podcast star,
Yeah,
so
She I say she's the alpha, the beginning, and I'm the omega, the end. But
exactly.
now she doesn't. She used to travel and go everywhere without, on her life. But now she refuses to get on a plane if I'm not with her.
It's
So,
because of it's because she's getting older and she wants to spend a lot of time with
and I
you
told
because
her,
she looks as you probably like a daughter, right? Because did she have a hand in
she
raising
had
you?
3 sons. She had 3 sons. But what I'm saying is, I told her I can't go on the trip. I can't afford it right now. Whatever, blah blah blah. And
mm.
she's like, okay, fine. And then a week later, she's like, hey, make sure you bring plenty of this and that. And I'm like, what trip? She's like,
Like was she good to you growing up, or was it like rough?
she was my mom. She was my mom.
Exactly. That there
She
you
was
go.
my
Yeah.
That's
mom.
why.
She was my mom.
That's it.
She was my
No,
mom.
yeah,
Like
she feels guilty because she was like your mom, not like your sister, and now she's making it up.
exactly.
And not only that, she had knee replacement surgery. And when she had knee replacement surgery, I went. and I stayed with her for 2 weeks, and I
There
took
you
care of
go.
her.
She's
And
kind of
True.
you. She's
and
doing the same thing to you. She's
she,
taking care of you like you took care of
of
her.
all my sisters, she has money. She has money.
Mm.
Okay. And I told her, listen, right now I can't do it. And she said, well, I already booked your ticket, but I'm afraid my husband's going to be furious
Why would he be furious about someone else
because
paying for your ticket?
because of the time away from him. But I don't give a fuck because I'm going. My suitcase was packed away.
Your
Mm.
suitcase is already packed.
My
Just
suitcase,
get him the new Call of Duty game or some shit.
yeah, there you go, Shabooty. Call of Duty, and he don't give a fuck. My suitcase was packed like she came over. Remember the weekend before last, she came over and I packed my
Hmm.
suitcase. And my suitcase is right there. So I was like, you know what, I'm leaving. But then when I was like, oh, financially I can't go. So I told her, I was like, financially I can't go. She's like, what the fuck? You can't go with me? Oh my god. And then she called me and she's like, well, we're going to be sitting on the plane. I'm like, how you mean we're going to be sitting on the plane? Yeah, because I bought your ticket right next to my seat.
There you go. So make your husband everything he loves
True.
to eat tomorrow
I think we
and
bored. I think
Call
we
of Duty game.
I think we bored Lana because she said good night all. I'm exhausted.
You know what? We honestly, um, Love After Lockup is off season for a couple months, right?
Mhm.
So we have to do something earlier for our listeners because a lot of our listeners they come straggling from the
Well,
Love After Lockup.
she's in Cali time though. She has no excuse. But anyway,
9:41.
Okay, we're gonna figure it out, Shabooty. We're gonna figure it
yeah,
out where we can manipulate these people. But we had a good show, and it was great hearing from you guys.
yeah, it was good catching up. I thought it
And it
was a
was
great
good catching
show.
up. It was good catching up. Great
Mm-hmm.
show.
True, yeah, no, it was good times. I wasn't drinking any alcohol tonight, but I still had a good
No, you
time.
weren't, but you know what? You still feel like the same person.
True. So I guess we should end it so we tickle their ass with a feather so they want more in the future.
All
Mm-hmm.
right, let's tickle it.
Okay.
Let's
And I know people, I know like before in the Patreon chat, they had like fan questions for us, but I guess, well, let's wait for when George is around and we'll answer the fan questions and shit.
When's George coming back?
I don't even know. We may never, who knows
We
what the
don't
fuck he
know.
doing.
We need a group meeting.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
and I think like what did Ty? I think Ty, she met him or something today. I don't know.
who's Ty?
No, K10.
Oh, Katen, my
Who's
bad.
Katen?
Oh
She's one of our
God.
super fans. Canton.
Yes, yes,
Canton,
yes, yes.
sorry.
Oh, and you know what? You should mention Djibouti. A lot of these people remember back like a month or so two ago were receiving these messages about you're gonna be on some kind of Spotify whatever show or something like that, whatever the case was. A lot of people have been trying, like sending me, oh, could you choose me to be on this show, whatever. Those people have been getting blocked off of Twitter and kicked off.
You mean people getting like spam things and getting their account
That
hacked or some shit?
you remember we spoke about it, that spam thing that was saying if you're gonna be, you could be chosen to be on a show, whatever, Spotify, blah 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 blah
Oh, so
blah.
Sherry says, yes, Captain.
Sherry,
I lost my account after getting that message. Yeah,
yes,
that was the message I told
Sherry,
you not to click it, but I guess Sherry clicked it.
uh, Sherry was one of the victims. There were a lot before Sherry that I didn't click on them because I knew from you guys telling me that it was a spam and people trying to dox you or get your information because I had a lot
Yeah,
of
they're trying to get your
followers.
Twitter login and steal your
Right.
account. Yeah.
I had a lot of followers asking me, "Oh, could you pick me? Could you vote for me to be on this?" And I never did it. And we spoke about it.
Yeah, well, in
But
our private group chat, yeah.
yeah, and a lot of people have been getting fucked up on their Twitter because of that, because it's a spam shit. Who knows
Yeah,
who's
so I
doing
guess
it?
the public service announcement is if you get a DM saying like, "Hey, Please vote for me for this like
Right.
podcast to be on this
Thank
podcast
you.
or some shit. Like, don't click the link and don't vote for that person because it's bullshit and it's a spam thing and they're probably trying to hack your account.
That's what I wanted you to say. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So
Let's
that's a
wrap it up.
PSA. Okay, let's end it because it's almost 1 a.m.
I love
I guess
Shabooty.
I'm gonna do my outro.
I love Shabooty. He's so fucking sexy. Well, I'm not,
Oh,
but he is sexy. Gina, and you said it too. He is
it
sexy.
must have been those air fried chicken tenders I had earlier.
Chicken nuggets.
He is sexy. He is sexy. Go ahead,
They're
Shabooty.
all hot.
Okay.
They're
I
all hot.
respect. I respect. I respect it. Go ahead.
Thank you, Ari. Like I said, I'm gonna do my outro, which is thank you everybody for listening. 90 Day Fiance Fridays on a
On a
Friday.
Friday.
peace out,
Peace
everybody.
Good
out.
night.
Bye.
Bye.